Alright, hello everyone. We're back for another tutorial here. And wow, that's going to make things interesting. So ideally, we're going to bounce off this fairway. I really don't even know how else to play this. So I guess, oh, you know what? I don't have any roll balls on this account. I guess we're going over here to potentially, try to salvage this hole. So, about one per ring is going to be kind of very close to what I'll usually play this. So there's 5, there's 10, and hopefully just a little bit of curl. Perfect ball, just to kind of offset that wind effect. And you see I'm just going to try to blast it out here as far as I can. And try to get it as centered as I can. This really is going to make things interesting when you get a wind like that. Ideally, we're going to want to go off of that, and in terms of what I just did there, I think I was maybe 13.4. This is about what I was doing, plus 30%. Very similarly, we're going to go about plus 30% over off this island. I think, if you catch that island, it's probably not going to make it to the fairway. It's probably going to run out of steam. And, and that's even if you hit it. You got to, still play this plus 30%, as I mentioned. And you can see here my opponent is actually blocking it off towards the left. When you create curl like that, it makes it start off more left. And then with this wind, the way that it's pointed, it's resisting coming back. So you're going to see the most common miss in that situation. You can see my opponent misses to the left. Now, what I'm going to need to do here, not really too sure. We're going to try to wing it a little bit and try to hopefully try to figure this one out. Hopefully miss the fairway. I'm thinking maybe right around 4 on my top spin. We're going to get as aggressive over towards this right-hand side as I can with as much curl as I can with as much power as I can. So you can see kind of what I'm trying to do here. And just kind of bend it, hopefully hit this fairway, hopefully hit the rough, which it looks like I missed. So what I was trying to do was create the perfect amount of topspin to kind of hit that rough and just trickle out of it onto the green was, ideally what I was trying to do. So there you can see I wasn't quite able to get it, but you did see that I was very aggressive towards the right and still wound up very left. So over there, it's going to make things very hard, but it does give you the opportunity to get up here by the green. So let's take a look at this next shot here. Here's a Nirvana. I'm going to clear this out. There is going to be some elevation. I'm shooting down to a lower target, so I'm going to add on to where I'm going to play. Aside from that, here's 50%. Here's 25%. Here's maybe about 10% or so. Maybe 10 to 15%. So I'm going to use my slider here, 12.5. And just try to, estimate as best as possible. Maybe 1.8, somewhere in there, rings. See that I'm rotating right around here. So you can see what that looks like in terms of, from straight view. I didn't catch my perfect ball. I do expect that to probably slide off towards the left a little bit too much. Just caught the edge on the left-hand side. I might have just overcorrected that. Got a little fortunate there. That 1.8 may have just been a little bit too much. Once you get down to these low percentages, you can see that the slider, it's very hard to tell, but it's also just an estimate. I don't have percentages on the screen, so I can't just say oh, well, I need to put my slider to 10%. So there is going to be some trial and error, and definitely some error in that slider positioning. With how you need to go about, getting an absolute value. But you can see that it'll give you, a nice range. I'll be able to get reasonably close, give it a good chance, the best that I can. So, unlucky for my opponent there. I probably shouldn't have made eagle there. But additionally, you just want to kind of do all that you can to kind of set yourself up to at least give yourself a chance for those situations where you can tell that you're not going to be able to hit that island fairway. So ideally, we will go for that island fairway off the tee. And as I mentioned, we'll probably still use right around a plus 30, depending on the wind. It's a very downhill tee shot. So just something to think about. And, good luck with that hole. Catch you guys on the next one.